Previously on the Fantasy Football InterN.
The fantasy football industry has been leveled by the pandemic. I had to come up with different revenue streams, a different kind of product line.
Hello, I am Tom.
Okay, I wanted to get everybody on a Zoom call. For one, I wanted to introduce Tom, new member of the team.
Hey Tom, how you doing? How you momming him?
I hired Tom on for a number of reasons. Number one, he's got narcolepsy. I figure we can really use that. It gets us a special parking pass during NFL events. It puts me on a whole new level for discounts for things that I buy for the show.
We need to come up with a couple different revenue streams. Who has an idea?
I got one. Pick me, Smitty. I got one.
How many times do you want to sit down when you're standing? We developed the sit stand. Truth be told, I was pretty shocked when Grant came up with it. It's a brilliant idea. That's right. You sit while you're standing and no one knows it.
You're onto something. You're onto something. Tom! Tom! Tom!
I didn't think he'd drop in meeting one, especially during the conception of the sit stand. He was neither sitting or standing. He was laying on the floor during the conception of the product.
Tom!
Tom!
Shit!
Tom! Tom! Tom, you gotta get up, buddy.
How are we going to be accepted in this new industry of wearable furniture if 1/3 of our team can neither sit or stand?
The first meeting!
Bless your heart, Tom.
Tom! How are we going to get Tom up? Tom!
Then I remembered during the interview with Tom, he had an Echo Dot.
He's got an Alexa!
Alexa, wake Tom up. Alexa, wake up Tom. Play Snapping is for Pimps by Smitty, a.k.a. Pimp Daddy.
I'm sorry, I don't know the song. Snapping is for Pimps by Smitty. Would you like me to dial 911?
Alexa!
Wake Tom up!
Tom, get up. Get your ass up.
Alexa, hurry up. Wake him up.
You're probably asking, what in the hell is the sit stand all about? The prototype. Picture a bicycle seat with a broomstick on it inside your pant leg, and no one knows that you're sitting down. I give you the sit stand. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it live. Tom has become quite the burden at this point. We now dial up him and his Alexa on the Zoom call so we can communicate with Alexa directly when we need her to wake Tom up, because the dude passes out at least once or twice a meeting.
What's on your hand?
Idea.
Grant, what's on your hand?
Dirt.
Okay, where are you?
I'm at AT&T Stadium in Dallas.
Grant, we've been over this. Grant, honesty. The
Fabrication of where he is, his backgrounds, it's getting a little out of control.
The fake Zoom backgrounds, you gotta stop with them.
What do you mean?
Grant, you're not at AT&T Stadium. You don't live in they're filled. Grant.
No.
Grant,
I'm here. Look.
No way.
Grant, look at your hands. Grant,
What about it?
That won't work. I know what I'm saying. That will not definitely work. Niet.
Tom, I want you to spend the rest of the week getting your feelers out on potential clients for the sit stand and the microphone mask. Grant, I'd like you to test the prototype all week in the sit stand specifically, and see how it functions through about a week of your day-to-day. And Alexa, make sure that mask order is still good to go. It really feels like it's coming together, and I feel like everybody's completely on the same page.
According to my calculations, this idea is
Don't pimp snap at me! Snapping is for piffs. Don't pimp snap at me. Snapping is for piffs. Don't pimp snap at me. Snapping is for piffs. Don't pimp snap at me. Snapping is for piffs.
We landed a pretty big interview, I might add, for our first interview. Tom's going to handle it. I'm not sure. I'm a little nervous about letting him take charge on this one, given the narcolepsy. But I feel pretty good that this one's going to put us on the map in terms of getting big interview peeps in the house, baby. No cap.
Good evening, viewers. We have a very special guest tonight, professional NBA player Ryan Hollins. Hello, Mr. Ryan. How are you?
What's good, brother?
Your connection is very blurry.
Appreciate you coming out.
Your connection is very blurry.
I'm crispy.
You're as foggy as Tom Brady the morning after the Super Bowl. Your connection is very blurry.
At home. Are we clear? What do you guys see? Are we clear? All right. Well, OG, foggy or not, you ready to get to it, man? Oh, you awake?
Ryan Hollins, please hold while I wake Tom up. He has narcolepsy.
That should be it. So let's see what happens. How did it go? Dun, dun, dun.
Ryan Hollins already left, you imbecile. I am telling Smitty.
Let's stop this war.
So today celebrates my 1-year anniversary as the intern over at the Fantasy Football Show. So I decided to create my own little celebratory video for me being here so long. And so I had to dig around in Smitty's trash on his computer and find some of the best clips he had just buried away down there. So we'll see what happens.
Hey, Grant.
Hey, Smitty.
Hey, Grant. Appreciate you checking back in with me. I'm going to record this like the last time. This is January 1. Happy New Year, Grant.
Happy New Year.
2020 is here. I don't sniff a plague yet, but I wanted to check in and see if you still had interest because I had a couple people fall through.
You better start putting your mask on, Smitty.
Okay, I still, there's no plague yet, Grant. 2020 is looking pretty good. January 1 here. Let's just turn the TV on and see for ourselves.
Good morning, beautiful people. The country is absolutely fantastic. Nothing at all is wrong right now. Everything's fine. There's no virus. Birds are chirping. Everything is huge. Fantastic. Big hands. Big energy.
I wouldn't get used to that.
Anybody could have saw the pandemic coming.
You know who's actually going to do way better than Lamar Jackson?
Oh, Grant.
Justin Herbert.
No, the rookie. Grant, rookie QBs don't do well.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what team he's going to play for yet. But I just know that dude's a stud. He's got a rocket.
You want me to tell you how to land a prediction, Grant? Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake's going to blow up Herbert. Herbert. I honestly don't even know if that background's real because I feel like a little theme starting to develop with you.
What do you mean?
Where
this is my bedroom.
Uh-huh. It's November 20th. I'm interviewing Graham.
It's Grant.
Grant, why should I bring you into the fold?
Well, I'm pretty much like an expert at predicting stuff.
Give me one 2020 prediction. I know the season's wrapping up here in 2019. Mahomes looks great. Chiefs look great. McCaffrey, Barkley, all these guys look amazing walking into 2020. It's a beautiful day out. side, tell me one prediction for 2020 as we head into like January here.
Yeah, I wouldn't draft any of those guys. Like, definitely don't draft Christian McCaffrey.
Don't draft McCaffrey in 2020?
Absolutely not.
He was just throwing darts at the board, trying to get anything to stick.
Well, that's what I was just saying. 2020 is going to be pretty rough, and I think there's going to be like a plague or something, and like the whole world's going to get sick. And you know, like in China where everybody has to wear a face mask walking down the street,
yeah,
I think the whole world's going to have to do that next year. Pretty sure it's going to happen.
Okay, that's bold, Grant.
Even a broken military clock is right once a day.
Well, you wanted me to make a prediction. I've told you that.
So let me get this right.
those guys.
Let me get this right, because like I don't know what to do here. You're literally my only applicant right now. McCaffrey isn't a void. Why not draft Barkley?
They're all going to get hurt. Nobody can have quads that big and not get hurt. So I wouldn't draft him.
You know, walking into 2020, a beautiful, beautiful year. You know, birds are chirping, toilet paper is plentiful. We're walking into a big, big year for all three of those guys. Let me guess. You wouldn't draft the number one wide receiver, Mike Thomas, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Grant's got nothing on anybody.
Give me a running back. Give me an unknown running back that's going to emerge in 2020, Grant, and be a top 5 to 10 running back.
James Robinson.
Who?
Exactly.
I have bad news. This letter. About 8 months ago, my intern Grant gave me his letter of resignation. And I held on to it. As for why he resigned, he complained about not having an office, never getting paid for 2.5 years. Things like never getting a real domain email. I kept him on a Gmail. Something about never getting any respect for me. Winning the 96 team league against 95 other people. 94, I never really checked my lineup. And so he handed me this 8 months ago. Now, out of stubbornness, I haven't opened it because I'm a little upset at Grant. I mean, he left me high and dry. I have to go get my own burritos now. I used to make him check the front door frequently for Amazon packages. We used to make him go twice, even though we have a camera, even if Ziggy can check the front door for us. And so I held on to this because of one thing he said to me that really irked me. He's like, Smitty, this letter will help you and it will help the channel. Like he cares, he's quitting. And so I didn't open it out of spite. I said, I'm not going to open your letter. It's going to help me. You can't help me. I am the show. You are Grant. And so we're going to open it right now live and read how helpful his letter would have been. Dear Smitty, I am writing you to inform you regretfully that I am resigning as chief intern of the Fantasy Football Show. After 2.5 years of living in your shadow, you taking all my ideas and never providing me a chair in your studio or even a computer or even a Chromebook, I unfortunately must step down as your dedicated intern. But because I care for the brand, the Fantasy Football Show, which I've come to love and lavish, I want to leave you with 5 things that will occur in 2021. I can predict the future, as I proved to you in our first interview, but you have yet to believe me. Here are 5 things that will come true. in 2021. I hope you can use these to your advantage. Prediction number 1, Christian McCaffrey will get hurt twice and be the biggest bust of the year. Derrick Henry won't last to double-digit weeks. Stop telling people to draft Trey Sermon. Elijah Mitchell will take over. Cut that. Come back, Grant. You can sit right on a little nook. I might even build you a little bench right on the other side of my chair. Come home, Granty Bear.
Okay, hello, let's just... Hello, Smitty. No, Smitty. Hello, okay. Let's just see what the letter really said. I don't...
You are the worst boss. Ever. Take a deuce. Grant.
Take a deuce, take a deuce. Take a deuce, take a deuce.